This is incubation day 11, and we will candle the eggs and candling. If you didn't see our videos, my other videos, candling is when you shine a bright light at an egg and see the development.
Come in close. Well, hopefully you guys can see. It's a little tricky to try to get the light shining in there. Especially since these are brown eggs. Their shells are a little thicker. But what I'm looking for is different color depths against the sides of the shell. Sometimes it will even be good to notice some movements. In this I can see just a little bit of movement. My videographer has a problem holding his coughs in. So we are going to call C16 good. So we will put a check mark on C16. Let's see, try and get the light centered up here. My other light that I was using is not working anymore, which is unfortunate because it made it real easy, and I also had a problem with my other computer that I was using here. Alright, hopefully you guys can see this. Not so much. This is about pointless. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but we can see just a little bit of darkening in there, which means there is development and growth. You might actually even be able to see the veins. And this is C11, and that is good. This one here is C12. Let's try to get that line back up. I can see some veins in there. The other way, when you can't candle some of these darker brown eggs or even the green eggs, is that you're supposed to also weigh them. And by weighing them, you can tell their development. This one is C12, and it looks like there is some movement in there. Okay, this is a rather large egg. This is C13. There is little to no light shining through the embryo area. It could indicate advanced development. And it is a larger egg too, so it takes a lot to get the light through there. I don't know if you guys can notice this at all, but this is part of the embryo in there. And there is some movement, even though my videographer is shaking around himself. But there is some movement by the embryo in there. You can see just at the tip of my thumb.
13.
And that was C13. Alright, here is C14. This one is probably one of the better ones out of the bunch to see. I'm blinding myself a little bit with the light. It looks like there is some development right here around my thumb area. I'm hoping I could get a little bit of movement, but they've been out of the incubator for a little too long, so they're kind of cooling off and not moving so much.
Seize my hand.
Here's a green egg. And my videographer's coughing again for our video. I'm sure everybody is enjoying that. Thank you. Everybody out there in the world, say thank you for coughs. And this one's so hard to see through, you can't quite tell. So we'll move on to the next. We will call this one good for now. C6. It's very dark. Here's C7. This one is super dark. C7, I can't indicate any or see any indication of movement yet, but it is darkened up quite a bit. You do see some veins. I'm going to call that one good. And here's C8. I don't know if you guys can see or not. We do have some vein movement down here. You can also see real dark embryo right in here. I don't know if you notice. Right along my thumb area there. I did notice a little bit of movement. If I turn it and then stop, you can see that it does move in there. We will call C8 good.
When it was at one of the parts where you could barely see for these, I zoomed in a little for them.
Don't touch the screen.
This one is C9. We have vein development around the egg. And definitely embryo development. Not a whole lot of movement. I'll get them warming back up here real quick. Oh, this one's a real nice one. Hopefully you guys can see through this. I'm looking. It doesn't look like the development's quite as far as the rest. We can see some development here. Definitely some veins. No clear indication of movement. And that is C15. That is the last one. All of them are looking like they are developing.
Check C5 before you close it.
And we were going to double check C5 off air because that was a suspect one we noted the other day. So hope you guys enjoyed our video, and here's a sneak peek of the inside of the incubator for those who have not seen the setup before. The eggs get lined in a row in the little cushion pockets, and you can also hear our little pump engaging here. And I think Jaden wants to say something on her way out.
Sorry for my cough.